This Yago talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. A dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar, buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, we won't make it. Keep going on some was popping.
Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan, and patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Dosunmu. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh... Yeah, he thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Now Black, after the missed three from Derek White. Shot clock at 5. Johnson's shot is off. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And the basket by Edwards.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, here's Edwards. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Black. Here's Collins. On the wing, Giddey. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Screen by Smith. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Markkanen. High post Johnson. Giddey surveying the D. Over to the wing. Johnson with it. Now Avdia defending.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Oh, here's Edwards. Down low. Here's Smith. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Black. Puts up a 3. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Unloads from 13. Black grabs the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
On the wing, Johnson pulls it up. The putback. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
Back to White. Left side, Edwards. Back to White from 20 feet out. It's hauled in by the Bulls. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Up top, Edwards, the 11-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now, Buzelis, covered by Wiggins. From deep, Johnson hands it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here is Hachimura. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And here is Dosunmu. Johnson for 3. Wiggins with some nice D. Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Now here is Hachimura. And it comes off the front of the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jones with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. And here is Johnson. Here's Buzelis. Covered by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Driving the lane. Pass to Landale. Here's Hachimura. Good on the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Dosunmu. Back to Johnson. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Charlotte substitution. Daniel Alvia. Sensible.
On the wing, Wiggins shoots, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Johnson outside. With the drive, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Avdia. Nothing on the board. Wiggins inside the line. Rebound by Johnson.
relentless was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Here's Buzelis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets lead by 1. We've got more. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Outside, Avdia. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Well, listen, Deni Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. On the wing, Dosunmu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Bulls on the break. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Johnson. Now Buzelis. And he drives in. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Dosunmu. The offensive rebound. Post. Shoots the 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Hornets' ball. Now, Wiggins. Here's Sensabaugh.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Rebound by the Bulls.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The shot, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Just 5 to shoot. Giddey, no good. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. The 15-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Markkanen in the corner. They could use a bucket. No good that time. White is double. Stolen away.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
For 3, Edwards. Charlotte again missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Pass to Wolf. Now Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Markkanen. And again, Chicago. No good.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Black with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Black. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. There's the screen. Here's Giddey. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
1:21 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
Charlotte substitution.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Chicago.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
.56 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Pass to Dosunmu. They need this one. And Lively pulls it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Avdia puts the move on. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson left side. He doesn't hit that one. Pass to Lively. That's a 2 from Smith. Misses the jumper.
That was a good. Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covered some distance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jones. Still scoreless. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Lively. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. The shot off that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. 3-pointer. Avdia with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And it's 6 points for Deni Avdia.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
Jones with it. Now Avdia defending. Johnson can't hit. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Okay, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allen. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
He was all alone on that one. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside, White. To the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. Over Edwards. Johnson can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to White. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pass to Fears. 5 on the clock. Right wing. He takes. Oh my God!
Assist from Andrew.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. It's all in by the Bulls. Black with it. He has yet to score. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Giddey. Here's Buzelis. No good. That would have tied it. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Giddey. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Wiggins outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Now Black. Still without a basket. Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Inside. Picked off in midair. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, as you can see, Markkanen has impressive mobility for his size and the ability to complete the break.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Charlotte again missing. Now here's Giddey. Outside, Markkanen. It's good. This game is all even. Markkanen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some quick hands there from Lowry into his motion fast.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the 3 on the other end.
Here's Christie. Hasn't made one yet. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Outside, Markkanen. Sweet move. Giddey, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one.
The Hornets, 37.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. The lead is 2. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Markkanen. Now post. He's defended by Landale. 4 on the shot clock. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Avdia. Out to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Wiggins outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Climbing to the basket. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Jones, no luck.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Smith outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. Johnson with it. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Fears. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Fears. Over Johnson. Smith. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
To the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Sensabaugh's got the lead back up to 5 now for Charlotte. Pass to Black. Johnson outside. Off target from three-point range. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And there's the foul. It's on Tre Jones. That's his first foul.
Charlotte substitution, Andrew Wiggins. Denny Avdia. Anthony Edwards.
Bulls on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. On three-pointer, Wiggins.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Johnson right side. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Wow, I like that. It was like Johnson was shot out of a cannon coming down.
Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. That shot, no good. Bulls trailed by 3. Now here's Johnson. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Charlotte. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Landale. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, look, obviously he wishes he hit every one, but every point counts right now.
Here's Markkanen. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And that's 12 points for Lauri Markkanen. And here's White. Now Smith. White left side. Avdia. Here's Landale. Here's Smith. Launches it. Rebounded by Collins. Giddey with it. Markkanen outside. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now White.
Now, I don't love fouling White there. He can really hurt you at the line.
And that one falls for White.
Shooting for Charlotte, Derek White.
And both free throws good for White.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now Johnson. Now Markkanen. Fires the three. Buries the deep ball.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
Edwards looking it over. Now Avdia. Outside Smith. Catch up a three. Can't get it to go. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Markkanen outside. It's stolen by White. Outside Smith. Now here's Edwards. And he banks the layup in.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Johnson outside. Outside Collins. Knocking it outside. Josh Giddey. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the Hornets making a change here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Chicago calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Giddey. Can't get the three. And here is Hachimura. So it's the Hornets picking up the win.